this building served as two purposes. One was for the saloon or the pub, and the other one was for the
Blacksmith.
Yes. So we had to convert them, and then we had a makeshift town, which right now towards the grass is hard to see. Over there is a set, and so what we did, if you watch in the movie, is that we had people out here that were selling bread and
the ox was getting led through the
yeah. So we had a mini town, right?
gallows behind you.
Yeah, they're gallows. Yeah.
And remember the scene
And
where
stockades.
Zach almost drowns?
Yes.
Shane Coffey?
Yes.
That's just there.
Oh my
that-
goodness.
But we're actually on an island, and this is an island that Carter has land
Yeah.
on. We're on an island in Montana.
Next to the Yellowstone River,
Yeah.
which we'll walk over.
But as you can
to.
see, when you look around the forest, we were able to steal a lot of stuff here. And it was really convenient because it's right in
Yeah, we're 3 minutes from downtown,
and to
or
get-
your closest pub.
we had a funny story because we had an accident here just before we got
Well, first
filming.
we did the blacksmith first, and then one of our last things was the pub.
The pub. It was the
And
last
so
thing.
it was the last
Yeah.
thing. So the night before, and it was freezing cold, tons of snow, and we had an accident, and it started on fire. And had they not have gotten it out, it would have burnt this whole thing down, and we had no alternative at all. So come on in. This is where the fire occurred, and had we not have gotten it out, we would have been in deep trouble.
And just like the church, see how smaller it looks. So in the film, Zach and all his cronies are here. Shores Wallace is here. Shane is here. Zach's there. There's a stage there that he's singing at. You know,
And dancing.
Dad's Malort comes in. But again, like the church, you see what the movie does because it looks tiny, right?
Yes.
It looks tiny, but in the movie, it looks like a big tavern.
It does, yeah. And that
This
was
got
the
moved.
bar.
This got moved. So this, when Carter said this was the blacksmith with Kevin McNally, as well as the tavern. This was the entrance for the blacksmith, and the facade, the look of the building from the opposite side is incredibly different to what it
Yeah.
looks like the front. So Brandon Lassard rocked up here on his bike, had his little love scene with Emma Kenny, and then they came through this door, and Kevin, she was hiding behind there, and Kevin McNally had that massive earth here where he had the bellows.
The huge fellow.
Yes.
That was right here,
Yeah.
and then we
Wow.
flipped it to be the tavern, and it worked really well because you can't. If you watch the movie now, you'll be able to. I don't think you'll be able to pick it because these guys are so handy.
They moved this.
And built a new one kind of because that was more round.
Yeah, because the other one was right here.
Yeah. So Emma was hiding in the boxes in the hayloft over there when Zach and Kevin McNally were doing their scenes, and then it was the tavern for all those other scenes. But it was fun because it was our wrap night. It was
Yeah.
it was our last night of shoot. So
Yeah.
once we wrapped, out came the beer and the whiskey. It was a lot of fun.
And it was Woodford Reserve.
And you can see Carter in the scene if you look closely.
Well, it's good.
That's a long story. Let me just tell you.
So the front half of the building had this kind of a look to it. I won't take you into the Snake Gully over here, but
There's no snake gully.
But yeah, so Shane Coffey, Zach pulled Shane out of that back hut and then almost drowned him in right here.
Oh wow, the huts are back here.
Yeah, and the huts
Yeah.
and you can see, and again the designers, although it's been sitting here for 18 months, so it's going to get decrepit. But again, the designers did such a great job. And when you rewatch the movie, when you see the amount of bustle and hustle they got going on in the town, it was really.
We've been getting a lot of requests from the public. We want to come out and see this.
Oh,
So what we might be doing is refurbish it so that it maintains its originality.
Put the bar back in.
Put the bar
That'll
back
work.
in.
yeah,
Yeah.
November.